Hey y'all, coming at you in my Sunday best in this professional channel called Retire with Less. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. We're going to go through the options trades. Honestly, I've been out of the market all week for the most part, except today and one little trade earlier this week. I picked up a shift at work and I kind of enjoy it. It was kind of cool. I worked my first 9-hour shift and I haven't done that in years. And it was kind of interesting, kind of cool. So I've been kind of out of the market. It's kind of forced me into kind of ignoring the market in a sense, which is kind of cool. And it's kind of forcing me into being into the wheel strategy. Honestly, there are some trades that I just can't roll. Others I just chose not to, and we'll go through all that. But other than that, let's go through the trades. So let's go over through the closes. Now, one thing, I didn't close anything this week. Everything has expired. Okay. We'll go off the first one. Let's see, what week are we in? 8/14. So yeah, everything I closed are contracts that expired today. So we'll go off the first two. Is SCHD expired today, worthless. So I kept what is that, $115 off of those two contracts. TLT got early assigned on more TLT, so I'm up to 300 shares now. So that expired, worthless. Kept the $103 in premium there. XBI, which is the biotech, that was a little shaky this morning. Was actually under the 77 strike, but it recovered at the end of the day, or really it covered in the morning, but that expired, worthless. So kept $113 there. TNA had a 25 strike there. That expired, worthless, kept $52 there. And then the two tans, I'm taking, these are the two, there's no roll in these. Okay. It was a bad trade on my part. And at $68 and $65, this thing's trading at $57 a share now. There's no roll in those. Okay. I mean, you can roll them, but there's literally, you're not going to roll them for any credit or anything like that. So I'm taking the shares. It'll end up being probably a long-term hold for me. I'll get to that later, but kept the premium there, 95 and $75 there. And then the covered call that I put on last week on TLT on the two contracts expired, worthless. So that one, $109 there. So now let's take a look at what I opened. We'll go down here to 818, 814. Okay. Micron. Now I want to do clarify, because I've been dabbling back into single stocks, and it's technically, it's not for the premium. It's if I want to own it. Okay. I don't mind Micron personally at $60, because I did a 60 strike, collected $88 for that out to September 15th. Okay. Last week I did the Mo trade, the Altria trade, my favorite healthcare stock. And then what else did we do? Sold two covered calls on TAN below my cost basis, $62 and $60 strikes out to September 15th. Collected $130 in total on those. Okay. And then I sold a succession of 3 TLT covered calls. Okay. One each week with a strike above each one each week. In other words, September 1st, we got 95 strike, it got $76. September 8th, we got another one at 96 strike, we got $65. And then September 15th, we went up to the 97 strike and got $59. So don't mind holding TLT. Essentially, it's actually a little more. I figured out the yield on it. So let's just call this $200. And let's say my cost basis is right around 29,000. Okay. So let's see, let's times that by 12. So you take the premium received divided by your cost basis. It's really divided by the current share price, but I'm dividing it by cost basis. 0.082, we'll times that by 12 months in a year. I did that completely wrong. $200 divided by 29,000 equals, times that by 100 to get our percentage. That's 0.689%. Times that by 12 months at a year. That's 8.27%. So TLT is giving me an 8.27%, plus TLT pays about a 2% yield. So this is about 10% yield on TLT right now. It's actually a little more than that because these contracts are, 14 days, 21 days, and 28 days. And the calculation I just did was for 30 for monthly. So it's a little bit more than 10% yield on it. And I'll take that all day and twice on Sunday. Okay, so let's take a look real quick at premium cooking. So this is the premium cooking tab is basically just a high level overview of the complete week. Closed 8 positions, open 5, profit realized is 661.89. So all those expired contracts, that's what those added up to. Weekend notional 88,150. So dropped off a lot of notional from last week. Profit yields 39%. That's annualized. Premium sold 413.76. Total premium cooking 1669. Maintenance margin bumped up a little bit to 27.4. 23%, 24% buying power. Cash balance dropped because we got assigned another block of those TLT shares, so we're down to 60,927. No deposits, no withdrawals. Net lick took a big hit from 125 to 127, 120.7. Big part of that reason was one, the TAN contracts, but the bigger part was medical properties trust kind of in a free fall. And this is one reason why I hate the media, even financial media. I don't watch it. I really don't pay attention to the media, regular or financial. They're both sharks, crappy people, to be honest with you. Someone put out basically kind of a hit piece on MPW today, which is kind of interesting considering today is the day that monthly option expirations expire. And I think MPW went down over 10% today, something like that. And somebody made some coin off of that article, and it was pretty well timed in my opinion. So I actually tried to buy more long calls, leap calls on MPW today, but I could not get it filled. They're supposed to be, there's a lot of talk about their dividend being cut. I kind of wish they would. I really do. I think it would be a bullish scenario for the stock. At this point, I think this thing's yielding like 15%. It's something, they got to cut it in half or something like that. Or, obviously you can't with a REIT. They got to pay out, 90% of their profits or whatever you want to call it. So it can't be cut that much because they are still a profitable company. So it's not like they're, in dire straits that, the media is putting them into. But of course there's risk, it's heavily shorted. I just wish they would just go ahead and cut the dividend to where it will not be, because it's probably over 100% payout ratio right now. If they can cut it down to 75, 80, give them some wiggle room, free up some cash, do some good things, pay down debt, etc. But I'm no financial advisor, so there goes that. So quick overview. Let's see what we're at month to date. Month to date, $1,346.78. I'll take that. I think I'm probably done for the month. I might add some contracts, but I don't think I have anything expiring this month right now. I think everything's all taken care of. Let's look at the quick view real quick. Yeah, notional 88,000. I have one TLT put next week, or not next week, next month, September 15th. expiring. Other than that, I got MPW puts also September 15th. But otherwise than that, everything's all good. Let's look at the sheet 100. I don't even know why this is not, I should rename this, but this is basically the allocation of where we're at right now. And we're 53% cash. MPW has dropped to 5%. I don't know where we were last week, but TLT, now we're up to 18.8%. TLTW 10%. So, I'm to almost 30% in TLT, or, a derivative of TLT. So, I think I'm okay. So, those are the trades. Tell me what you've been doing, and hope you guys have a good weekend. And maybe next week I'll put on a proper shirt. You guys have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.